Today I'm going to show you how to use AnyDesk the easy way, step by step, so you can connect to another computer in just a few moments. Whether you're helping a friend, working remotely, or accessing a device from home, AnyDesk makes remote support simple once you know the basic process. And if this tutorial helps you out, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe for more clear software walkthroughs just like this. Let's start with the most important part, getting the AnyDesk ID. On the computer you want to connect to, ask the person on the other end to open AnyDesk and read you their unique 9-digit AnyDesk address. This number is usually shown right on their screen, and it acts like the device's remote connection ID. Make sure you type it carefully, because even one wrong digit will send you to the wrong device or stop the connection from working. Next, go to your own device and open AnyDesk. At the top of the window, you'll see the remote desk field. This is where you enter the 9-digit address you were given. You can type it in manually or paste it if you copied it from a message. Once the number is entered, take a second to double-check it before continuing. That quick check can save you a lot of time. After that, click the Connect arrow. AnyDesk will now try to reach the remote computer and send a connection request. At this point, your screen may pause for a moment while the request goes through. That is completely normal. You're essentially asking the other person's computer for permission to open a remote session. Now the person on the other end needs to accept the request. They will see a pop-up on their screen, asking if they want to allow the connection. For the session to start, they must click Accept. In some cases, they may also need to grant permissions so you can view their screen or control the mouse and keyboard. If they want you to help them properly, they should allow the access options that appear in the prompt. Once they accept, the connection will open and you'll be inside their desktop remotely. From there, you can help troubleshoot problems, install software, move files, or guide them through tasks without being physically next to the device. If you're the one being connected to, it's always a good idea to pay attention to the permission settings so you know exactly what access you're giving. That's really all it takes to use AnyDesk for a basic connection. First, get the 9-digit ID, then enter it into the remote desk field. Click the Connect arrow, and finally, have the other person accept the request and grant permissions. Once you've done it a couple of times, the process becomes very quick and straightforward. If this video helped you understand how to do AnyDesk, please remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.